Well, greetings everyone, and welcome back to the Rivercrest Valley and the saga of the Iron Horse Transport Company, boldly helmed by the very posh Edward Sinclair. This is probably the busiest line we have at the moment. This is the oil to, I believe it is Petroburg line. We're really shoveling a lot of barrels of oil down here. It's actually a little bit further than I initially thought it was. There's quite some big distances between the towns on this map. But this line is definitely the most busy. Doesn't look it at the moment, but if we should turn ourselves around, there's definitely a cart behind us. And there is definitely a cart in front of us. So as we drift forward into Petroburg here, and we can actually just come around the back here, and we can actually drift backwards, can't we? Let's do this. Let's drift backwards into Petroburg. Here you go. Petroburg's really booming at the moment. It's growing big time, and part of the reason why is because we have a lot of fuel going through here. But as you can see, there are way too many carts to be absolutely sustainable on that line, even though we are making money. So today we build a train line. So where to start this train line? Now I was thinking we've got two options basically. We've got this line here as well, which is the Newmarket to Pacton line, also similarly full, although not as full. In fact, let's actually have a look here. This is the Newmarket Farms to Pacton line. How many vehicles do we have? We have 15 vehicles on that line, whereas on the Rigwood to Petroburg, there are quite a few. There's 40 vehicles on that line. So we are, I think, let's just have a look here. We should be raking in the cash on these two lines. In fact, actually, oddly, the Newmarket Farms to Pacton is making slightly more. And I think that might be just because it's carrying backwards with it a lot more bread. It's carrying money, and it's basically making money in both directions, which we will get the Rigwood to Petroburg line doing. But I don't think we're gonna get it done with carts. We're gonna need steam. So let's think about this. We're gonna need something that eventually links these up, right? So we might actually end up building a bit of a ring around here. Or we might end up just doing this with carts, and we might have what might be two separate lines. But let's start. We got to start somewhere. This is going to be a short line, I think. Definitely a cargo line. So I kind of wanted to finish out the back here, where our cargo. Let's get a trains, right? Yes, trains. We're gonna do cargo, and I think you see there is a bit of a fuel desire over here, but not much else. So how about we slip it in over here, and then we can get the line to snake out, right? Yeah, we gotta give this town a little space to grow around the train lines, and we do want these lines to maybe hopefully exist for a while. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Shall we invest in some other infrastructure here, or are we going to get ahead of ourselves in doing so? I think we might be getting ahead of ourselves. We've only got 7 million in the bank. Let's not ooh, wrong button. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right, so let's see what our settings are. We're gonna do the building size is definitely gonna be automatic. Platform roof style. Cool. Yes, I don't know. Tracks 2, yes. Let's do we're not gonna too long. We'll go to 80 meter long. Should we go to 120 meter long trains? Let's do 120 meters long for now. We can always come in and expand the platform later on if we want. And I think we're actually gonna put her in right there. Yes. Right, so we've got our first little station in here. Should we do some more configuring? I'm thinking we could be putting some cargo platforms on this side. and really just cargo platforming it up. Let's see if we remove that, and then if we get something like this in here. Can we not? It needs to be one of these. Have we gone and messed this up already? Yes, we have. Why won't it let me put something in there? Hang on a minute. Let's do this. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to do this again. We're gonna have to do this again. They fouled us. We're back up, right? Yes, cool. We got all of our money back, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna put it. Let's go. Large. Medium. Small. Small feels good. But large, is that, wow, does that take the money up a lot? 128 to 138. You know what, 138 isn't that bad. It's not that bad, and I kind of like the large building here. Petroburg deserves it. We're gonna invest in that. We'll invest in that. Yes. Okay. And we are going to actually put some more cargo platforms on that side. It'll be single track for now, though. Single track for now. So I think that's Rigwood cargo station, which we'll put in there. And we're gonna take this bad boy all the way down here. Now, I would like this bad boy to kind of end up fueling all of this. So this might be the first place where we do some serious road reconstruction work. We might actually have to take that freeway onto the other side of the fuel refinery here, I'm thinking, because I want this to go down and then we're going to have it cut through, I think. Yes. Let's do that. We're going to have to reroute the freeway. This is a very large investment for the Iron Horse production transport company, not production company, transport company. Right, we are, no, it went streets, and we want to go to this. We got so many modded streets. We'll play with them at some point. Trust me, we will. So this is actually the end of town. So let's get this one to come out this way, because we're gonna, in fact, actually, let's get rid of this connection here. It looks very bad, doesn't it? We're gonna get rid of this now, like that. It's gonna stop the cars. Let's hit pause. We'll join you up again. There you go. Gave you a road back. Okay. Let's get out of here, boys. We'll go that way. And this is the rerouting of the main road from Petroburg to Gearford and up the map around this around the fuel refinery here. And I'm trying to do this as cheaply as possible. I think about that's where I'm gonna get the cheapest in. Give me a couple more paths and roads here. Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, why not? How much of our money are we burning through here? A little bit, not that much. We have cash. We can afford this. I really do not want to be paying for the terraforming while I would rather not pay for the terraforming, if that makes sense. So here you go. Now we can fix those little bumps there. This is one of the worst things that I dislike about the game here, is that it doesn't treat terrain over there very nicely. So what we might actually have to do is I'm gonna get this down. We might have to get this, and we might have to just plonk a whole bunch of trees along the side of the road here. In order to mask the ugliness of what's cooking. I actually got a plan. I'll show you now what we can do. Over here, I don't know which in this menu it is, but over here, we've got these lovely things. We're gonna do a curve. Yes. So we're gonna get some bushes. They're gonna go along the side of the road here. We can kind of be. You can kind of sort of. There is a story behind this, I guess. Line, please. Let's just move into a line. No. There you go. Oh, I deleted the road. You know what? We should have just deleted the road to begin with. Let's just do this. Thin this out. 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 Delete that. And we will do it again. Like. Ooh, no, not like that. What? Sometimes this game does the weirdest road connections. Not this. Not this. Let's get rid of the bushes. Yes, you. Yes, okay. Where are we again? It takes us a very long time to get this train station in, isn't it? There you go. That's what I wanted to do. That's nicer. Then we can just very easily get rid of what is very obviously a cover-up job here, like that. There you go. All right, we've got the road in, which is good. We can bulldoze this jobby here now. Yes. Okay. Right. So we've rerouted the main road. Not very nicely over here, but we have rerouted it. Right. There is still a connection, everyone. So this here, I think, is going to be the next cargo station. Right. We're going to stay at 120 meters. Good. Now, let's see if I can get this in a spot where we get, if I get this in here, that's one of the one of the stations in. Yeah, I'm only getting in. I'm not going to get that refinery in, but that's okay, actually, in the long run, because I'll get this in here. Yeah. Let's get you in here, because then you still got contact with those guys. Okay, I'm actually gonna put you opposite the refinery, I think. Yep, you're gonna come straight opposite the refinery. Why not? We ship the raw product to where it needs to go, you know. Are we gonna do? We're gonna single track here, like this, and we're gonna put her. We're gonna commit. We're gonna commit to there. And we're going to get rid of these bushes around the station. Now, we're going to have to do quite a lot of beautifying with the terraforming tools at the end of this. But we want to get the station at the very least, right? All right, let's go. Let's smooth this here. And we probably will come back at some point and do some decoration around these, just so everyone knows, around these stations. Let's get the platforms in on the sides. Oh, no. Get rid of you. There you go. So mustn't move so fast. Right, track. At the moment we only have standard track, which is good, to be honest, because we don't have very fast trains. All right, let's, however, try and keep the speed at above a 60, shall we? And let's try as much as we possibly can to keep the track flat. That's flat. We could always have the embankments built out. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money for some track. But I think we should do it. Yeah, we're gonna build this out because this is gonna go up, and I wanted to match the embankment here. Right. The goal here is for this to be as flat and stable as possible. We do not have very powerful trains, so let's go to here. I think that's where we have now. Yes, we have now leveled ourselves out. So this is going to be a slow build towards the Rigwood, but it's going to be worth it. We're going to try as much as possible to not spend money. Oh, look at that. That's a lovely turn. Okay. Up through here. This is going to be worth it. This is going to be worth it when it's done. Let's try keep this straight, shall we? We're still flat. We're still flat. We're gonna have to come along. Ooh, right. Let's do. I'm gonna do too many curves. Right. Let's go to here. Good. Oh, we're cutting down now slightly. We're cutting down now. There's a slight cutting here, which is actually cool. Running down next to the road, the slight cutting. I'm actually okay with that. Let's do that. We'll have the slight cutting here. It's getting a bit much now, though. We're gonna have to go up. Right, maybe that cutting there was not such a good idea. This is all sort of it climbs up the valley here now, right? So there is actually a very slow climb here. Okay, we're gonna have to. Ooh, is that steep? It's not that bad. Oh, it keeps trying to snap into the road. It's not that bad. I'm actually alright with that. Okay, let's do it. And then a long stretch there. That's kind of nice, that. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna lay that track. This is gonna be interesting here now. Might have to move this road a little bit to help. That's if we cut straight across here, right? Let's butcher a path for ourselves here. We butcher a path there. It's all very flat, right? It gets very flat there. And then I suppose we could just use that curve there, although it swings there a bit. We could swing deep here. It's not that bad, actually. It's not that bad. We can swing around there. Let's do it. Let's do the old swingy. Let's do a bit of a straight bit to there. We're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be steep. But we'll get an engine that can do it, right? And then the train platform's back there, so I kind of want to cut through here now, and I want to start cutting down that way. So let's get the brush size a little bit bigger. So we want to create a path for us roughly in that direction. So we want to diverge here from the side. There's that little hill there. That's interesting and awkward. Right, we might actually have to cut straight through there. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut straight through here. I'd really rather not be going, because we're gonna have to go down again, right? So maybe we actually do. This is where we're gonna do our big cutting, I think. Do it like this. Cutting's gonna. You see, this is the problem. I wanted to go down now onto the flat land. So we want to go. We actually, if we do, it's still a rise. It's still a rise as it comes up and around there. But it's not that bad. Okay. Let's see how steep this gets. Are we hitting flat here? I think we are. Okay, it's not that bad. It's just it's a slight. It's that slight bump as you go over the ridge here of the hill. Yes. Okay. Cool. And this one we are finally gonna go flat. Yes. Or we're gonna go up one again. Okay. That seems to be good. And then we're gonna go around. We're gonna cut right the way around the town here. We want to give ourselves a wide berth around the town. How are we doing over here? Is this we creating ourselves a few issues here? A few? How about we do that? Yeah, that's better. Like this. And we've already got a road in the way here. So sorry, chaps. We're gonna have to get rid of that. And let's see what that looks like. Yes, that's not too bad. All right, I think that's the way we're gonna do it. We're gonna lock that in, right? Yes. Okay, let's go back and check that we're happy with all of our tunnels and cuttings here. Smooth this out around here as we go along. This is all pretty good here. I think this can be smoothed out along here. We'll create a little bit more of a bank. This cutting here I really quite like. So I'm going to leave this there. This here can be a bit smoothed out. We're going to come back and we're going to paint these cuttings with some scree and stuff and make it look all good. I'm going to raise the bank on the sides here a little bit just as we go. We're not going to go too fast, just as we road clearing or track clearing. Just as we go through here, I love this cutting here. I'm going to leave this. I might strength take that down. I just soften the edges there slightly. There you go. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, soften the edges there. And then over here we're good, I think. Yes, look at this. This was some expertly laid track, actually. This is our first good track. I think we're only gonna have one train along here initially. So we don't need a passing lane or a passing lane for the moment, I don't think. But we will probably get one in at some point. You're gonna have to go. We need to trim the bushes here. You can't have tracks with trees on it, right? That's not correct. Okay, so which side are we going to be building our train depot on? Right, and let's soften this along here. Let's soften this embankment here. Although I do want it to kind of exist. So I think it's kind of cool that there is that embankment there. Let's just make it a bit softer. Like that. I'm just going to soften the embankment on this side as well. There you go. Make this look good. We want to have a good train ride through, right? Okay. I think we're going to put... Petroburg's going to be a big town, I think. So for now, we're going to invest in the train depot right here. Right next to the track here in Petroburg. Yes. Let's raise it up slightly though. That's not raising it. That's raising it. There you go. We're gonna put them right there. Boom. And we're gonna have to get some track in for this as well. This is gonna be fairly easy, I think. Fairly easy. There you go. That's nice, isn't it? Yes. Yes, that's good. And then we can fill this in here. And we'll get some scree and ballast into here and make this all look very cool and soften this. So we've got our first train station in, everyone. And we're going to set up our first line now. Woohoo! We're going to take a train ride. Yeah. I'll be looking forward to this moment. How much money did we spend? We spent a lot, but we've still got 8 million in the bank. Okay, we could actually probably be a little bit more ambitious than we thought. Jeepers, look how much money this Rigwood to Petroburg line is making. Okay, that's fantastic news, isn't it? Okay, let's change this up then. New line. Did I mess up? I did. I got that line there. I'm gonna make a new line though. From here. Wait, let's start out here. This is where it's all gonna originate from. So Rigwood through to Petroburg. Fantastic, look at that. Okay, we have our line in. Rigwood, you are loading oil, and you are not loading, or you are actually, I want you to unload fuel. We're gonna do a double selection thing. So here we're gonna load fuel and we are going to unload oil. We did it wrong on the other side again. It is not that, it is that. Yes, and fuel. Good. Okay, so we've got that locked in. Shall we buy ourselves a train now? Oh, the other thing is that, and we'll get to it just now, we have other horse and cart vehicles, which is great. So we've got the D13 40 kilometers per hour steam. No, the Borsig, which I'm inclined to go for, just because of its power to weight ratio here, can go a little bit faster as well. So we're going for the Borsig. We're putting him in. And then we need, what do we need? We need some oil cars, don't we? You do, yeah, we need the tank cars. All right, we can only be 120 meters long. 45 kilometers an hour. We're gonna see if we can actually get this. Yes. Yes. 106. Okay, poor. No. Mediocre. Can we go to how many more until we, when do we get to mediocre? We don't, so we're gonna put as many as we can until, there you go. So we're gonna have, that's quite a lot actually, 65 capacity. That's gonna, I think that's about as much as we've got on the whole line with one train. 2.2 million, everyone. We've bought it. And we're gonna put it on the new line that we have not named, which we have to name now. So this here is the what is this? This is the rig. You know, we're gonna do it this way around. Rigwood to Petroberg fuel. Rigwood to Petroberg cargo. Okay, this is the way we're doing it now. We've got to do this properly. Let's go, everyone. Let's go for a train ride. This is what we were all here for, after all. Okay. Let's get rid of the UI and see how we're gonna do here. It looks good. It's long enough for our first ride, I think. I would imagine so. I mean, I wish it was a little bit longer, but I think this is all the Borsig's gonna manage, to be honest. Let's see how it does. Maybe we should speed this up here. In fact, actually, I want to bring this up here so we can see how its speed does. So 44 kilometers an hour, 45. This is its top speed. So we do actually reach top speed. We're going to slow down now because we're going up a bit of a hill. I'm actually happy we're going 41. This is the big test over here. I'm happy that we are actually maintaining something close to a top speed. Hit it again. This was a good idea. This was some good track laying here, everyone. We're going to slow down here. We might pick it up here as we go. I think we've done a good job. We seem to have done a good job at balancing the track here. This Borsig's doing a good job. Yes. Okay, and we're coming now into Rigwood. Circling around Rigwood and into the back. There's a bear over there running towards the train. And a fox. You're gonna get run over. Okay. Is there fuel at the station for me to pick up? Is there? No. Okay. Can we have a look at this, please? You are in touch with that, right? We are dropping fuel off here. We are. Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, so maybe we just need to get this going, guys. Come on. Let's see if there's fuel at the station. Are we? We gotta get this working. We gotta get this line working. Okay, where are we? This is the cargo line. Right. Manage line. Are we doing correct things here? We want to load that. And we want to unload it there. Right. And we want to load Petroberg Rigwood. We are loading that, right? And we are unloading, yes, fuel. This is correct. And then in Petroberg, we're going to load the fuel and unload the oil. Right, we are correct. We are correct. We just have to let it sort of, we have to let it tick. What we need to do is actually, we need to shrink this out so that, there's one of these lines that's going to go now. The Petroberg fuel supply. That's not the Petroburg fuel supply. It is the... this is what happens, why you should name things properly. Line, come on, give me the line first. There you go. Rigwood's Petroburg. There's a lot of people on this line. Let's go to manage the vehicles on this line. All of them sell. Yes. Manage line, delete line. That line is now non-existent. We're gonna move you all over the trains. Let's see if this works, right? Okay. So they should be bringing the oil here and then moving it to here. Right, they come drop off the oil there. Then we bring the oil on there. Yep, right. Oh, we've lost all the oil here as well. Okay, so the oil should be actually going from here. It should come direct in. Let's hope it does. And while we're doing that, I wanted to actually have a look at these lines here, because these lines over here we can actually change. So these Rigwood lines, these here, we can select these vehicles, them all, and we can change them, and we've got better vehicles now with which can carry more. So we're all on a 4 here at the moment, but I think we can go to the flatbeds, which gives us up to 5, 20 kilometers an hour versus 18 as well, or the horse covered, but I want to do the flatbeds. So I'm gonna replace these. Yep, I'm gonna replace that on that line, and let's do the same over here. Replace, and then we will replace this. This is upgrading the fleet, everyone. Great. So that's all the carts that bring things in through here. It's these guys here. Yes, look at that. So now instead of carrying 4, we can carry 5, although he had only picked up 4. That's good, isn't it? So we can actually bring a few more barrels of oil through here on this. I really would like oil to start piling up at this train, please, so we can actually start carrying this. It's a really nice, we are almost bang on with the length there, but that oil needs to start coming through, everyone. It does. Right, I think that everyone is going to be where we'll end this episode. Let's get back on the train, and I think that we'll just have to wait for things to kick in, you know, wait for the oil demands to be kicking in, and we should all be good. But we got our first steam train up and running. Isn't that fantastic? I think, in fact, this is our screenshot. This is what we're gonna put on the thumbnail, right? Thank you all so much for joining me and Mr. Edward Sinclair. We almost ran over a bear again and a fox. And I will see you all for the next episode. Until then, look after yourselves. I am the Beard, signing out.